Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and I was making a fall decoration for my table and I thought I would share it with you. Let me move these lights out a little bit so they don't glare so much maybe. Okay, they're going to glare a little bit until I get this covered. But this is just a piece of, I guess you could call it a burlap kind of thing, I guess. I don't know, I picked it up a long time ago at Walmart, somewhere like that. I don't carry this. I do carry this, which comes in a roll like this, but it's not quite wide enough for what we're doing. But I think I saw this in town. It's just a big roll and it's very loose woven, and it works great for what I want to do, what I want to use it for. And it's also sewn on the side so that this, whatever this is frayed right here, that's all that it will fray. It won't fray anymore. So I'm going to use my hot glue gun. Now you could stitch this if you wanted to. I don't want to drag out my sewing machine, so I'm going to use my hot glue gun, and I'll tell you the exact size that I cut this in just a second. And I do have hot glue helpers somewhere, but I'm not sure where they are. Right here it is. There's my hot glue helper. Those things are wonderful to keep you from burning your fingers off. Okay, this piece is, let's go ahead and measure it before I get everything put together. So that is 10 1/4, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is 15 inches is what I cut this, and then I folded it up at 4 3/4. So I just folded that part up there. And then I'm just running right on the very edge where that is sewn. I'm running just a little bead of glue, and I'm just pressing that down. And if you don't have one of these things are ideal. You won't burn your hands off. Okay, what this is going to be is this is going to go at my place settings for my Thanksgiving table. So we've got our fork, knife, and spoon. I think that's the way it goes. I'll have to look at my book to make sure, but that looks good. Then I'm going to turn this down a little bit just to keep from that raw edge showing up there. So I need to make sure that those fit first. So all we're going to do is turn this down just a little bit. And usually if you just give it a little press with your fingers, it'll hold. And I'm just going to put a few little dots of glue here and there. I'm not going to try to put the glue everywhere because it will show through, and I really don't want that to happen. But if it does, I can always put a little piece of ribbon on here, so it's not the end of the world if it does. Okay, there we go. We got that. Now, here is where you could put, you know, some ribbon. This is ribbon that's got some little pumpkins on there. I don't know if you can see that. You could put a piece of ribbon across here. You could tie a bow and put a nice bow up here if you wanted to. Not sure exactly what I will do with mine right now. I don't know. I'm not sure I'll put that on there, but we will see. Okay, and then I took a piece of this burlap right here, and all I did was I cut a piece that is about 9 1/2 inches long, and I just folded it up to where it would be about that width. So in other words, I just met the back pieces on here. Just made sure that they overlapped just a little bit. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to press it down in the center just like you was making a hair bow. So press that down in the center just like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue right down in the center of that. And I'm going to hold it together so that hopefully that will stick for a minute or two. Then I'm going to go back on the back side and I'm going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to put a little glue there and a little glue there, and then I'm going to hold these together. And that's just going to hold that bow like I need it to be held until I can get it on here. And once you glue it, you know, put your glue on the back and glue it down, everything's going to stick in place anyway. But that just gives it a little bit of extra support there. Okay. And I think I want it right there, but what I'm going to do is I bought some real expensive floral arrangements from the Dollar Tree. This cost me $1 for all of this. And I have taken my Tim Holtz scissors and I just cut off a piece that I thought I wanted to use, and I'm going to leave just a small stem, not very big, and I'm going to stick that under there like that. I want to make sure that I get this down first before I actually glue everything. Okay, that looks about right. Now what I'm going to do to keep from gluing this together is I'm going to stick a piece of cardboard down in there, because the glue is going to go right straight through this. So I want to put a piece of cardboard down in there so that I don't glue my little pocket together. And then I'm going to glue this on. So we're going to put some glue on the back side of this. And I'm going to lay it down just about right there. And then I'll press it down with my little tool here. And then we'll put this one on. I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on the back side of this because this is going to need to hold everything in place. So I'm going to pull that bow right up there. Bring that around to the top side, I think. I'm just going to press it down and hold it for a minute, just so that it will hold everything down in place. And then I have this little flower that was in my stash. I'm going to actually cut that little stem off because I don't need that. And I think I'm going to put that little flower right there to just kind of cover up that little open space. And I may put this leaf back under there. I think I liked it better under. So I may put that flower right there. I think that looks good. So we'll put some glue on that. Glue that one down. Now you could put a button right here, or you know, whatever on the center of this bow. I think I'm just going to put this leaf. I have a gold button leaf that was in my stash. I think I'm going to put that on there. I'm not even going to cut the backing off. I'm just going to lay it kind of in an angle like that. And then I also have this leaf that I have just colored up a little bit that I want to put on the bottom side of that little bow, and I want to stick it up under there as much as I can. So leaving a little bit out. Okay, and then I think I am going to go ahead and put this little bow right at the top in the center. Just press that down. My little tail's coming out there. Okay, and just because I don't really like the center of my bow, I'm going to put another one of these gold leaves up there. And I did take the backing, the little button backing off of it. So I'm going to put that right in the center of that bow. Just like that. And then I'm going to trim this off just a little bit more. So there you go. Quick and easy but beautiful fall decoration. Very, very simple. Everything came out of my stash, including my silverware. But all except this, and I went to the Dollar Tree and bought a bunch of these the other day to make another arrangement for the center of my table. So look in your stash and see what you have that's fall colors and create you some of these. If you don't have the burlap, you can make these with paper. You do not have to have the burlap. You can make these very, very pretty with a double-sided paper that is a fall theme and make the same identical thing. So look through your stash and grab some paper and make you one of these out of paper if you'd rather. We will talk to you tomorrow, and remember, tomorrow is when we draw out of the cup to see what kind of project we do for next Tuesday. Tomorrow we will be showing you some creative, quick, and easy Christmas gifts. So we will talk to you guys later. Please don't forget to give us the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye.